everyone. Welcome to the class. Today we are going to see the kingdom fungi. About fungi, what is the kingdom fungi, right? So coming to fungi, fungi includes all the eukaryotic organisms. So eukaryotic, it is a combination of two words, eu plus karyon, right? Eu means true and karyon means your nucleus. So these are those organisms which contains a true nucleus. Means nucleus is bounded by a nucleus is bounded by nuclear membrane. Clear? That is what we call eukaryotes. That includes organisms such as yeast, molds and mushrooms. These organisms are classified under kingdom fungi. The organisms found in kingdom fungi contains a cell wall and are omnipresent. Omnipresent means they are present everywhere. Everywhere they are present and they contains a cell wall. So cell wall of, let me tell you, so cell wall of fungi is made up of what? Is made up of your chitin. Cell wall of fungi is made up of chitin, right? These organisms are classified as heterotrophs. That means they are dependent on others for food. Dependent on others for food. Clear? Next, characteristics of fungi. So basically, if we talk about the characteristics of fungi, fungi are eukaryotic, non-motile. Non-motile means no movement. No movement, cannot move. Heterotrophic organism, that means they are dependent on other sources for food. They may be unicellular or filamentous. They may be made up of one cell or maybe they are filamentous. They reproduce by means of spores. So they reproduce, how they are reproduced? They produce some spores through which they reproduce. Fungi exhibit the phenomenon of alternation of generation. We will see what is alternation of generation, right? Fungi lack chlorophyll and hence cannot perform photosynthesis. So why they are heterotrophs? Because they do not have any pigment. They do not contain any chlorophyll. So they do not perform photosynthesis. Fungi store their food in the form of starch. So how fungi store food? In the form of starch. Biosynthesis of chitin, that is present in the cell wall, occurs in fungi. The mode of reproduction is both sexual or asexual. Some fungus are parasitic and can infect the host. So some fungus can also cause infection. They may be parasitic. Coming to the classification of fungus. Fungus are classified into the following based on the formation of spores. So based on the formation of spores, based on the mode of spores, the fungus are classified as zygomycetes, ascomycetes, basidomycetes and deuteromycetes. Right? Ascomycetes, basidomycetes, you can say deuteromycetes and your zygomycetes, right? So here zygomycetes, these are formed by the fusion of two different cells. So they are formed, zygomycetes are formed by the fusion of two different cells. The sexual spores are known as zygospores while the asexual spores are known as sporangiospores. So what are zygospores? Zygospores are basically your sexual spores, right? And your asexual spores, we call it sporangiospores. The hyphae are without septa. So what is hyphae without septa? We'll see. Now see, suppose this is a hyphae. This is suppose hyphae. So this is a hyphae, right? This is also a hyphae. So now I'll show you what is septate hyphae and aseptate. Now this is divided, right? This is what we call septate hyphae. This is what we call this septate hyphae. But here there is no septate. That is what we call without septa. That is what we call what? We call without septa. So for septate hyphae, you can see the diagram here. Septate hyphae, how it looks and how without septa hyphae looks. And what is hyphae? Hyphae is basically a branching filament that makes up the mycelium. It is a branching filament that makes up the mycelium. Hyphae is basically what? It is a branching filament. It is a branching filament that forms mycelium. Clear? So this is basically zygomycetes. Next, ascomycetes. Ascomycetes are also called as sec fungi. They can be caprophilous. Caprophilous, what do you mean by caprophilous? Caprophilous are basically what? Caprophilous are those organisms which grow on. They are basically, you can say, they are dung-loving fungus. Dung-loving fungi. That here, this is what we call caprophilous. So caprophilous basically grow on animals' dung. They basically grow on animal dung. That is what we call caprophilous. They are decomposers that can decompose. Parasitic, they may present in the body of other organism, or saprophytic, that may derive their nutrition from the dead and decaying organic matter. The sexual spores are called ascospores. Asexual reproduction occurs by conidiospores. So here, sexual spores, what they form? Ascomycetes. Sexual spores, they form ascospores. And if we talk about asexual spores, they form conidiospores. They form what? Conidiospores. Clear? That is all about your ascomycetes, right? So next we will see basidomycetes. Basidomycetes is basically what? Mushrooms are the most commonly found basidomycetes and mostly live as parasites. So basically they live as parasite. Sexual reproduction occurs by basidospores and asexual reproduction occurs by conidia, budding or fragmentation. So basidomycetes, so under basidomycetes, your example is your mushroom. So they are basically parasite, right? And they form both sexual and asexual reproduction. They undergo both sexual and asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction occurs by the formation of spores called basidospores, and asexual reproduction occurs by conidia, budding or fragmentation. Coming to deuteromycetes. Deuteromycetes are known as imperfect fungi. Deuteromycetes are what? Imperfect fungi, because they do not follow the regular reproduction cycle. Regular reproduction cycle means what? They do not reproduce sexually. They only undergo asexual reproduction. So they are known as deuteromycetes. What? Deuteromycetes, they are known as imperfect fungi. Why? Because they do not reproduce sexually, right? They produce what? They produce asexual reproduction. They form asexual reproduction, which is nothing but your conidia. Clear? So that is deuteromycetes. Next, I'll tell you about alternation of generation, right? Alternation, I told you we'll explain. Alternation of generation. So fungus show this alternation of generation. Now what is alternation of generation? Alternation of generation means what? Alternation of sexual phase and an asexual phase in the life cycle of organism. Alternation of sexual and asexual phases in the life cycle of an organism. In the life cycle of an organism, we call it what? Alternation of generation. So let me show you how the alternation of generally actually takes place. So suppose, let me see here. If you see, this is a sporophyte. What they will do? They will undergo cell division. Sporophyte is basically you can say spore containing. Sporophyte forms spores. You can say sporophyte forms spores. So they undergo what? They undergo meiosis, right? And they form spores. These spores, now what they will do? It will undergo mitosis. As a result of mitosis, what will happen? Suppose these are your spores, right? As a result of mitosis, what they will form? They will form gametophyte. So your gametophyte, how it looks like? It will be like this, gametophyte. Clear? Now after gametophyte, what they will form? They will form gametes. Gametes, both male and female gametes. Sexual reproduction. Both, see, this is for female and this is for male. This is a symbol for male and this is for female. Now both of them will reproduce, form zygote, right? And this zygote again undergo mitosis and form sporophyte. So that is what we call alternation of generation. That is alternation of sexual and asexual what? Alternation of sexual and asexual phases in the life cycle of a organism, right? So that is basically, we call it what? We call it alternation of generation. So I think it is clear to everyone what is alternation of generation. It is basically your what? Alternation, you can see this is sexual, asexual phase, both, right? So that is what we call alternation of generations. Clear everyone? Next, we will see reproduction in fungi. Excuse me. If we talk about reproduction, reproduction in fungus takes place by both sexual and asexual means. The sexual mode of reproduction is referred as teleomorph and asexual mode anamorph. By vegetative reproduction, budding, fission and fragmentation. Asexual reproduction, this takes place with the help of spores, conidia, zoospores, sporangiospores. And sexual reproduction also spores, ascospores, basilospores and oospores. Clear? So this is all about fungi. You can say this fungi. See this conidia spores. This is a fungus, right? This is hyphae, right? And this is, you can see this is hyphae, right? So these are certain spores, and these spores are basically your conidiospores. So these conidiospores, these are conidiospores. They will germinate, yes, and they will again form this new hyphae. Clear? So that is all about your kingdom fungi. So thank you so much students for joining the class. Thank you.